Hi Charlotte, thank you. Farina, eggs, lion's mane mushrooms, flour, mixing bowl, onion. Woo! Onion. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is cook the lion's mane first. I need one more lion's mane. So I'm going to use these 3 lion's mane. I want to ask this question. How important is it to like a live stream? So in this case, I'm going to ask you to like, share, and subscribe. It's free. Look at the mane. You see how kind of fuzzy it's got the fuzzy. So that's why they call it mane. You know, it kind of mimics, or it looks like the lion's. Yeah, you can eat it raw too. Look at that. Hi, thank you for liking. So I've got the lion's mane chopped up, chop, chop. Onion. Okay, so I'm going to turn the skillet on. I've got my hot water boiled for the farina, because of course you know the farina, it's akin to cornmeal, right? And the texture requires some prior chemical processing, so that when you're, you know, especially since you're going to be cooking the cakes for such a short time, something needs to be done ahead of time, and that's what the hot water will do. Look at me, I'm no chef. I'm just going by, for me, common sense and observing. So I've got the onion. How's your Saturday going? Whoever's in the stream, how's it going? So this is my brunch, really, because it's technically past breakfast time. So I kind of roughly, so this is going to be kind of savory, but I'm going to cheat a little bit. And the reason I say that is because I'm going to have a little bit of maple syrup on the side and see. Yeah. So this is going to go into the skillet that I have heating up there. So I'm going to put the onions in first. Oh, your Saturday is going good. Great. Yes. Uh-oh. Pan is not that hot. Well. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. What part of the globe. Maybe country. You don't necessarily have to put the state. But yes. Put this in the garbage. Okay, so I have the farina here, and well, oh, Denmark. Actually, I was in Copenhagen. 2 years ago, about. Yeah, the Danish crowns. So I'm actually attempting to make, you know, like hot water cornbread, hot water skillet cornbread. So I'm making it with farina because the farina, I'm going to, it's almost similar texture, although finer to the cornbread, to cornmeal. So I'm going to, it's kind of a savory mix. Hi there. It's kind of a savory mix. So I'm going to, at first I was going to cook the lion's mane on the side, but I thought, let me incorporate it into the mix. Yes. It is interesting because it's something that I came up with. This morning I felt like just having like some pancakes, and I'm just kind of like, let me look and see what ingredients that I have in the house. So yeah, so that's how it's actually evolved. Never heard about it. Yeah, I've never heard about it either. You and me both. You and me both. We've never heard about it. You and me both. So you're not alone. If you haven't heard about it, trust me. You are not alone. Oh, I still have those curry leaves in there. You know, I'm going to put some of this. Where are you from? I'm originally from Georgetown, Guyana. As a matter of fact, I was just there last week. I was just there, I came back. I got there on Friday. Yes. Yeah, as a matter of fact, when I went to, this was 2024 actually, when I went to Denmark, I flew into Denmark and then took a train from Denmark to Sweden. Yep. Yeah. So this is some garlic pepper that I'm putting inside of the mushrooms. And complete seasoning. So yeah, so this is gonna add to the savory component, you guys. This is my key. This is some chili onion kind of a thing. I don't have to, you don't have to put that in there. I'm going to show you in a bit what the mushrooms look like. I need to get my glasses so that I can read your, well, comments, because I don't want to like pop my face in here. Okay, so I go to Sweden all the time. Do you like it there? Yes, I do. Mushrooms are a good thing. We get for free from nature, yes. In fact, I was even contemplating moving to Sweden once. In fact, when I went there and I fell in love. As a matter of fact, I was there twice in 2024. I went there in the summer, August, and then I went back there in December with my son, because at the time, how I found out about wanting to go there is that my son had a classmate that is from there, and you know, she kind of talked it up, and yeah. Hi, you're all about chili onion thing. Yes. Okay. We're gonna see, look, we're gonna see how this stuff turns out, you guys. Okay. I'm gonna show you how it's looking like so far. The onions and the mushrooms, all that coming together. All right, so now gotta wash this. So I'm actually multitasking. So here we go. All right. Join me in this adventure, you guys. Let's see. I have a great cooking show. Well, I'm glad that you have a great cooking show. And thank you. I have a sometimes, I call my kitchen in my house a test kitchen. You know why I call it a test kitchen? Because like I'm sleeping in the bed and I think of all of these different things. And the idea of Farina, right? And the reason why Farina came to mind, I'm thinking, oh yeah, I know how to make pancakes with flour, but I'm thinking of more fiber, right? And more complex starch. That's what I was thinking about. So here we go. Look, I don't have any measurements. I don't have any idea as to how. So here we go. I believe this is a cup. So I'm using this. This is the Farina. Yada da da da. Dazzle, 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 do, do. All I know is that I want more fiber than the King Arthur's flour that I have, right? So I've got that. And I think I want more of the Farina than the actual flour, right? So this is the actual flour. This is the farina, and I believe this is where the hot water comes into play. So, yeah, here is the hot water. Yeah, that's to kind of soften it up, right? And I'll show you what that's looking like. All right. Yeah. So I've got, see? Yes. I love to, I have to go out and look up goats. Oh my gosh, I love goats, believe it or not. I used to have goats. I used to have those fainter, okay, so now I'm putting this, what you call the fainter goats. And those are the goats that actually keel over, you know, when there's a lot of, you know, when they're startled, right? But obviously there is scientific name for that. So, okay. I'm gonna put some baking powder. I'm gonna put some baking powder. Like a teaspoon, okay? And I'm using the wrong mixing, you guys, right? This is not the mixing that I need to use for that. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm kind of curious as to how you found out about my channel. Da-da-da-da-da. We're going to see how this comes out together. You're going to take a look at my face because I would say 90% of the time you cannot, maybe 85% of the time, the look of my face cannot hide it. So. All right, and I have 2 eggs. We'll just leave that there because I'll clean it up afterwards. 2 eggs that I got from the farmer's market. The dough is not steaming hot to cook the eggs when I put it in there. So obviously, this is how it's coming out, okay. I want just you to see exactly what it's looking like. Hey, Kabir, Kabir, I'm making some Farina cakes, Farina hot water cakes, you know, like skillet cakes. But what I'm actually doing is put in some lion's mane mushroom. So this is the first time I'm doing this. I felt like pancakes, but I'm like, I don't want to just do regular King Arthur flour because that's more carbs. And I wanted to minimize the amount of carbs. So I'm like, what do I have in the pantry? And I remember that I had Farina, which is, you know, they're all kin to the cornmeal and all of that kind of stuff. So this is what it's looking like. So what I did, I put more of the farina and less of the flour, you know, because I want more of the, okay. And then after this gets to the texture that it needs to, obviously I have to add liquid into this. And the liquid I'm going to add, again, using the ingredients that I have. I'm going to add some milk from the can, carnation milk. And I'm going to introduce my egg beater stuff again. So. I'm not going to put any spices to this, such as black pepper or salt or anything, because I've already seasoned the lion's mane mixed with onions, so that's going to go in here. Not a lot of milk. Never heard of it, but I know you will smash it. Yeah, me and you both. Yeah, it's just something I came up with. See how it's thinning out. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to get a smooth consistency from here. And I just thought that I could also pair it with avocados to eat. Okay. So, let's see how we're going to do this. Put this on. Just make sure I hold this properly. So, I have the lion's mane mushrooms chopped with onions, and I'm going to incorporate that into this mix. So it's a savory cake. Savory, savory. Remember I told you guys earlier, I'm going to cheat a little bit because I'm still kind of bent on having like a maple syrup type of thing inside. So yeah, ooh. I am actually, I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. Right, so you kind of fold it in. Look at me, playing a chef. Again, Dr. Paula's what? Test kitchen. It's my test kitchen, you guys. That's what it's looking like. Oh yes, so my trip to Ghana was great. Oh, come here, I gotta show you this. This is tamarind achar. I'm gonna show you. Tamarind achar. I got some, it's good. I feel like I should put a little bit of flour in this. So I'm gonna sprinkle the rest of this. And I did say I was gonna use the, this again. Or maybe I shouldn't. I'm really excited to see how it's gonna taste with these mushrooms and onions, you guys. All right, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna do a test of one. Let's see how I can do this. Actually, let's put this here. Put that there. This doesn't need to be here. And all right, let's switch this here. I think it's charged up pretty much. I don't really need to have it. Let's see if you guys can, yeah. I'm gonna do one first, just one. Maybe two, or maybe three. Four. And ooh, five. Ooh, no, four. Okay, there. And I could do like this with the oil. Oh wow, I've already flipped one over, but obviously it's not cooked properly because the skillet was hot. And I can do another one. So I'm thinking that the farina is also an alternative to cornmeal. So yeah. Yeah. You guys, it does have a good flavor, I have to say that. It does. I'm going to mash this down a little bit because I want to make sure that the inside is cooked properly, right? Because remember, the pan was very hot. I turned this one over too early. I should know better. That. Put another one inside. Of course, it's going to cool the oil down. And this can be a second batch. I think this is enough for me to eat now, especially since I didn't eat earlier. Okay, I need to turn one of these over. Yes. Yeah, and these are not going to take very long to cook. Okay. One. Yes. Okay, this is done. All right. Okay. So, yeah, that's what it looks like, you guys. So I've got this going bad avocado, but it's okay. I'm going to eat it. And so I'm not going to do the maple syrup anymore. Here is the maple syrup. It's not open. I thought it was open. I don't feel like opening it. Okay, so here we go. And, oh, the achar. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to eat some achar with it too. All right, so I'm going to turn this so you can see. Okay, so I have some achar I brought back from Guyana. So I'm going to pair this Made out of tamarind. Ooh, I love this. Okay, so here is, you should try making the achar at home. Yeah, but I have to find the spices though. I gotta figure out the mustard seed oil. I think that's one thing it has. Yeah, let me get a knife. You know what? I didn't put any butter. And I just thought, oh, Kabir, I have ghee. I have ghee, clarified butter, but I'm not going to use that in this. I'm going to use regular butter. I'll leave that for when I make the roti. It has some toast. Oh, there's some over here. This is a savory. All right. Bon appetit. This is good. It's a different taste because you're kind of used to cornmeal with the farina. But we know that the farina is healthier, really. It's just good, you guys. Put the mushrooms and onions inside. I imagine you can either put yogurt or sour cream. This is good. It's a really nice texture. I can taste the mushrooms inside. I got some ice. There was blueberry syrup left. It's just some coconut. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Coconut. I'm gonna smell this, make sure it's still good. All right, so spindrift. This is the blood orange spindrift. Yeah, I don't need this. I can bring this in a little closer. When am I planning my India trip? I remember you said, yes, I want to go to Goa. Oh, by the way, when I was in Guyana, I met this med student from India, Kumar. I think he's in his first year, but I was telling him that I've heard of Goa, India. As a matter of fact, I think he said that he's going there in September to maybe stay for 2 months. I think he's Hindu. Said he's a vegetarian and that kind of stuff. But I don't know, Kabir, maybe sooner than we think. Yeah, because when I went home, I was looking for this fruit that we call jamun, which I believe you guys also have it in India. But the season was over with. One thing I would suggest with these cakes, you can either eat it by itself like this, eat it with sour cream, you know, like how to do the potato pancakes, so maybe have some kind of syrup on it. So many different things. But yeah, my Farina cakes, you guys. Hello, welcome. Do me a favor if you can like, comment, share, and subscribe. I just made some Farina cakes, hot water cake, skillet cakes, with lion's mane mushroom inside. As a matter of fact, this one, you can see the piece of the mushroom here with onions. They're savory. Please like up the broadcast, as this Jamaican lady says, like up the live, you guys. Well, look at here. Somebody just came in the stream to see my Farina cake. So, Chad, I made it with mushrooms, lion mane mushrooms, and onions, right? Into savory cake. Good. Hot water skillet. Farina cakes. And the reason why I use farina is because I felt like pancakes, and I'm like, oh no, I need to use less carbs and more complex carbs. So that's why I introduced the farina fiber. Excuse me. It's good. And my tamarind achar from Guyana. Yikes. Yeah, that's your favorite word. Yikes. We wouldn't want to say how that started. Yikes, the border. No, we're not going to say that. Yeah, this is my first meal for the day, you guys. And avocado. No, back in 2016 when you were in Japan, remember? Yeah, the avocado is good. Please, as the Jamaican lady said, like up the stream, like up the broadcast, like up, double tap, double tap. And this is, what I'm drinking is, that's what I'm drinking. Coconut water and the blood orange spindrift. Yeah, there's eggs. Yash does eggs, avocado, sweet potatoes, and yeah, kind of the same thing. Tell him I said, yeah, tell him I said hi. Yash. Has he played his saxophone lately? Well, you know what? You could almost say that this is kind of like a breakfast in one meal because I put 2 eggs. So sometimes people scramble eggs. Farina, sometimes people make porridge with farina. I sent him, oh, thank you. Sometimes people, and then sometimes they pair the eggs with sauteed onions and mushrooms. So basically, it's like all in one that I just had. Good. You could probably eat this with sour cream or yogurt, Greek yogurt on the side. Jed, my friend Kabir, who I don't know if Kabir, are you still in the stream from Dubai? Ask me when am I going to go visit India? Because Kabir is from India. So Goa, India is where I want to go visit. Also, Jed, if you speak to Caroline and tell her I had somebody in my stream earlier from Sweden that said that they have their own cooking show. Let me see. Okay. Or maybe they go to, oh no, he's from Copenhagen. He goes to Sweden all the time. Let me see, what is he? Okay, he says, he or she, I don't know if it's a he or she. I have a great cooking show, all the best. Well, my kitchen is my test kitchen anyways. Wow, look at this, this is done. I have another batch in the refrigerator. Cook for another time, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think about 8 of these cakes I ate. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, it's done. Hey, Jed, don't forget to see Uncle Terry. If you're still there, Uncle Terry needs to see you. Seriously. All right, cool, cool. Talk to you later, my son. That silly squirrel out there. That's good, you guys. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining the stream. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Take care. Bye. Blessings.